Pivoting. This will be a new concept for many of you who are first teaching the game for the first time. It's an important concept in basketball. Why? Because once you learn how to pivot effectively, first of all, you're able to create time and space. Second, you develop body and ball control. And third, once you develop the effective footwork that comes with pivoting, you create options. Options for yourself, options for your teammates. Options to score, options to pass, and options to attack with the dribble. Pivoting is so important to becoming a great basketball player. There are 4 different types of pivots that all your players need to master. On the right foot, you have a front pivot. Then on the right foot, you have a back pivot. Left foot, front pivot. Left foot, back pivot. Let's take a look at what they look like. Our athletes, let's get you to start off in an athletic stance. Ball's in a power position. You're low, your legs are loaded. Using our right foot, let's execute a front pivot. Okay, go for it. You're gonna pivot. Notice the athletes are staying low. The ball's on their back shoulder because they have an imaginary defender that's in front of them. They're in an athletic stance and they're looking over their front shoulder to see all their options on the basketball court. Let's see your reverse or back pivot on your right foot. Okay. So they use that reverse pivot to square up. Pivoting on the right foot. Notice the right foot doesn't move. Now, let's switch over to the other side. So they're going to bring the ball from shoulder to shoulder, okay, from right to left. Very good. And we're going to now use our left foot as our pivot foot. So let's do a left front pivot, staying low, looking over that front shoulder, ball's on the back shoulder. And now a left foot reverse or back pivot, coming back to square, being powerful with the basketball. So coaches, athletes, you all need to make sure that you're mastering these 4 different types of pivots to be explosive, to be powerful on the basketball court. We've talked about the 4 different types of pivots. Now let's take a look at how you actually establish a pivot foot. It really all comes down to how you stop. You can stop with 1 sound or you can stop with 2 sounds. I know it's a new concept. I'll explain. We've got our athlete here to demonstrate. If we were to stop with 1 sound, what that means is both feet are landing at the same time. Let's look at it. So we're going to step with our left. We'll land 1 sound with both feet hitting the ground at the same time. Ready? Step with the left and we stop. Boom. Both feet at the same time. When you land with 1 sound with both feet hitting the ground at the same time, you can pivot off either your left or your right foot. So you've got more options. Let's take a look at our left foot front pivot. We can pivot left foot front pivot. We can pivot left foot reverse pivot. Backing up again. We'll do a 1 sound stop. Step and land. Here again, we can pivot using our right foot. We can do a right foot front pivot and a right foot reverse pivot. The alternative to doing a 1 sound stop is our 2 sound stop, also thought of as a stride stop. This would be we're landing with a ta-ta, a 1-2 action, either finishing left-right or finishing right-left. Let's step with our left foot first, and then we'll land with our right foot. So in this example, we're going to work together. We're going to step with our left-right. When we step left-right, the first foot to hit the ground becomes our pivot foot. At which point now we can pivot front left, reverse left. Come on back. Let's imagine this time that we finished with our right-left action. Okay, our right foot then becomes our pivot foot. So let's step with our right foot. So we come through, right, left. At this point now, our right foot is our pivot. We can do a right front and a right reverse. So there's differences between the 2. 1 sound stop allows you to pivot off of both feet. A 2 sound stop means that the foot that hit first becomes your pivot foot. Work on both options. You've got to have both in your game.